Guess what? Next day he's at work. Cell phone's on. Don't ask me why he answered the cell phone while he was working. But Maria Williams, Carrie Williams, and Carrie Dickey were on a three-way call. What were they going to do? They're welcoming him to the business. Hey Mark, we realize you signed up in the middle of the night. We wanted to welcome you to our team. We wanted you to know we're here to help you grow your business. And Mark's thinking, I'm not going to grow any business. You know? Forget that. So he's being polite and casual. Finally, one of them says, Carrie Dickey says, so what do you do? Mark says, actually, I'm a cardiologist. And I'm in clinic right now, and my nurse says, we need to speed it up, we're falling behind. Those three women were totally silent. Those women are never silent. You could have heard a pin drop. Yeah. Now that we know them. So anyways, before they hang up though, Carrie Dickey, knowing now he's a doctor, well, Mark, what do you think about that Nerve 2? Mark's thinking, yeah. He had no clue what Nerve 2 was. But he realized, he went home that day and he realized what Nerve 2 was. So he started researching and this is where we're at. But, long story short, it wasn't until we went to the Elite Academy in January 2011, San Diego, get out of Sioux Falls. We met the women that my husband had been doing three-way calls with. Thank you. And we decided after that Elite Academy that we needed to do this as a business. God had put this in our path. We already knew the product, the science behind the product, but that opened our eyes up to the business. Mark knew he could help 1,000 more people doing LifeVantage than he could in his practice. So that's the reason we decided, let's do this and help a whole lot of people. Let's bless the people.
So people think that I built this in my practice, and I haven't. The practice that I'm in would not allow me to do this, even if I asked them, because I'm an employee of a hospital. So I don't promote this with my patients. Pam and I built this completely outside of my medical practice. This is about the only marketing that I do at the office. And you can see that Axio bottle strategically placed up on the shelf by the pulse oximeter while somebody's having a stress test done. All right, there's two main things that we want to cover here really quickly, and that is two of the topics that we believe to be some of the most important for network marketing, and that is consistency and confidence. And consistency is steadfast adherence to the same principles, course, or form. Aristotle says, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. And Bruce Lee, another famous philosopher, says that long-term consistency trumps short-term intensity.
So motivation gets you going, but discipline keeps you growing. That's a lot of consistency. It doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter how many opportunities you receive. If you want to grow, consistency is the key. Small disciplines repeated with consistency every day lead to great achievements gained slowly over time. That was John Maxwell. So, in this business, achieving consistency, you have to have a gigantic why. We want to get them on the preventive side of cardiology, get them on a call, get them home to be with us. You need to set aside time to work this business. It's not going to happen if you're not working it. You need to set ambitious and manageable goals, and you need to check your attitudes on discipline. And if life gets in the way, you need to get back in the saddle.
Yeah, and life does get in the way, and let me give you a quick example. October 2013, in the same week, my father was diagnosed with a glioblastoma. For those of you that know, that's a very malignant brain tumor. That same week, I got a certified letter in the mail that somebody had filed a complaint against me because basically I was a network marketer and I was a physician. And there was no justification to what they were saying, and it turns out I could tell who the complaint came from, even though it was anonymous. It was from one of my colleagues. And that kind of hit me pretty hard, especially in the same week as my dad having a glioblastoma. Anyway, long story short, had to hire an attorney. The thing was dismissed. They found no basis for it whatsoever. But this took 3 months. I quit doing LifeVantage for 3 months because I was scared to death about what was going on with my dad and with this other deal. Mid-January, my parents were living at our house for 6 weeks while my dad was getting radiation therapy, and that was a huge stressor too. Mid-January, that was all over. but we got the report that you're clear, you weren't doing anything wrong at all, Mark. Go ahead, go back to doing what you're doing, and we blasted forward. So we went full force. Yes, thank you. We went from 425,000 in volume in January to 519,000 at the end of March and hit Pro 9 because we just pushed it forward. Consistency zappers. I'm going to quickly read through these. Basically, it's too difficult, I'm overwhelmed, I'm not in control. Those are things that you're going to hear from people that are looking for excuses. But Yoda says, another famous philosopher, do or do not, there is no try. Consistency is doing what you say you're going to do, going to a meeting in the middle of a blizzard. And then confidence. Confidence is belief in oneself, one's powers or abilities.
So I think the confidence drills, we're going to kind of speed through this. Practice positivity, lead you with your strengths, stop comparing yourself to others. You need to be you in this business. You have your own story. Don't be ashamed of your own story. It's your own story that makes you strong, and it's how you can relate to a whole lot of people. Speak up. Let others hear your passion and your excitement. And ditch doubt and fear. Be bold. Be bold. You can do this. Know you can do it. Get excited and ignore the haters. Who cares? Move forward. Be accountable for your business. Celebrate the gifts you see in others. Wrap yourself, you know your strengths, get people who can complement your strengths or areas that you're in need. Just rally around, form that team. Share the gifts that God's given you. Be the amazing one He's created you to be. So get trained, practice, 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 attend all the corporate events, find a mentor, get involved in those team calls, listen to those Total Audio series. Do something for your business daily. Before you go to bed, what are the things you're going to do tomorrow for your business? Call your team members regularly. Attend and assist with the local meetings. Make yourself available. Build community. Open up your home. We do this frequently to help build that camaraderie amongst our team members.
Balance your thoughts with action. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. How many people do you know that are chronic planners, but they never go out and implement their plan? Guys, you've got to pick up the phone. Don't spend your time analyzing this forever and ever. Just get out there and do it. So here we are, spreading the message of Nerf 2 with some of my good friends. Had a great time. And in LifeVantage, when you get to these ranks, you get to go to places like the Ritz-Carlton on these elite trips. Fantastic, great times. And who would have thought Vikings and Packer fans together in the same room? Although it looks like the Packer fan is about ready to punch me in the face, right? Don't miss a corporate event. Here's what happens. I smashed my brother's Jeep with my Jeep. I backed into it. Horrible. It's a long story.
Involve your family in this journey. There's our son Nathan. Here's our daughter Grace in the next. And her Christmas list, part of it was she wanted the True Science Regiment, but she also wanted Pro 10 parents. We're working on it.
Here we are the last time we were in Orlando with our kids, enjoying a nice frosty butterbeer. So you don't think that the child protection needs to come after us.
Okay. So with LifeVantage, be coachable, teachable, duplicable, follow the system. Build your belief in this company, the products, the business opportunity, network marketing industry. Know that we have class creating products, breakthrough in Nerf 2 technology. The compensation plan is the best in the industry. Prejudge no one. Offer this gift of LifeVantage products in this business to everybody. Expose, enroll, promote from event to event. Get your calendar filled up with home meetings. Lead by example. Let your actions do the talking. Take responsibility for your business. Help others succeed and you will be successful. Together, our dreams can be achieved.
So, here's our family, and one of our dreams was to build a cabin in the Black Hills. And we didn't do that, but rather, we bought one. And had it not been for LifeVantage, that never would have been able to happen. And that's where I'm going to be spending the first week of August. And any Me Tribe members who are going to Sturgis, stop by the cabin, and we'll have the grill cooking some burgers for you. Other fun stuff we get to do quickly. Doctor's Day appreciation gifts. Doctor's Day was last week. Here's what I got. Okay? Well, we don't have time for that. Here's what LifeVantage gave us. Go back. All right.